Mother's Day is almost here, and Jackson and I, we're going to make Jacqui a gift for Mother's Day. We're going to do a painting for her. And I'm going to do the illustration part of it, and he's actually going to do the painting part. And it's hard sometimes to find activities to do with a 2-year-old, but this one, it's very easy, and it's really for any age, because I'm way over 2 years old, and I'm excited about it. Well, first step for me when I do an illustration is to make a raised line drawing. I have to be able to feel the lines. If I can't feel it with my fingers, then I can't see it. I've received a lot of emails, people asking about how I do the raised line drawings when it comes to watercolors and acrylics, because it's a different process. I don't actually put the lines on the canvas or the boards the way I do with the oils. And that's because these raised lines act like little dams. And when you're dealing with paint that flows a lot, that just doesn't work. So instead I make the lines on another piece of paper, and I'll put that underneath the canvas or whatever it is that I'm going to be painting on. I've gone ahead and skipped ahead here. It takes me a while to draw, so I thought I'd save you some of the monotony of that. But what I drew was a portrait of Jack, and this is his right eye over here. Here's his left eye. And the paint just leaves a nice hard raised line that's very easy to feel. What I'm going to use to actually make the illustration is black India ink using a regular fountain pen here. And this gives me a lot of control. And the great thing about India ink, what I like about it, is that it works well with the raised line drawings. You can actually feel the ink. It's very thick and viscous. Over time it has a tendency to sink into the paper, but that's okay. I just need to know where I've made a mark and where I haven't. And with the raised line drawing underneath it, that gives me all the information that I need. So I've made a mark here. I can feel it a little bit. And I'm just going to add to it. Add to it. And I'm trying to be careful. I'm feeling the raised line drawing, but I'm trying not to touch the wet ink. This dries very, very quickly, but I'm going to give it time. And when I draw, I usually go over it several times. I'm trying to talk and draw at the same time. It's a bit of a challenge. When I'll blow on it, I'll let that dry, and then I'll continue. Well, this is the raised line drawing that I started with, and taped to it is the canvas I've been doing the illustration on, and that's what the illustration looks like now. And I'm going to put a little varnish on it, that way when Jack starts painting, it won't interfere with the lines. Well, this is the drawing that we've ended up with, and that we're going to use for the painting. And if you can't draw, it's no big deal. The main part is just to have fun with this, and you can get images from anywhere. You can grab them from a coloring book, online. If you do print them out on your inkjet printer, be sure and spray them with a little cheap hairspray or some clear spray varnish, because the inkjet colors tend to run. Another thing that's a lot of fun is just to get some blank paper and paint and just go crazy. Just let the kids do an abstract piece of art. And once it dries, you can take some scissors to it and start cutting out shapes, like we made this card for Jacqui. It's silly, but it's a whole lot of fun. Hi.
Hi.
Alright, we've got the drawing. So what do you think of that? Yeah, you got the idea. There you go. So I said that I was going to use acrylic paint. I forgot how that stains the fingers, or can. So instead, I have some poster paint. There you go. There you go. Just put it in there. Good job. Yeah. And as you can see, I really thin the paint down to where it's just really liquidy. But that way though, it'll let the opaque lines of the ink shine through. Now it's going to curl up a little bit. As you can see, it's already curling, but that's okay. When it dries, I'll spray it with a water bottle and I'll put something heavy on it, and then I'll flatten it right out. That's what it looks like so far. So I'm going to give it back to Jack and let him work on it some more and see what he comes up with. There you go. Yeah. That's the way you do it. I think you're doing a great job, Pumpkin. Yeah. Here's the painting. So Jacqi did all the color. I helped a little bit. What I did was, every once in a while on this side of the painting where I know the face is, I'd wipe it with a paper towel, and that's just to make sure it's a little bit lighter. So whatever colors he put on there, that's the way it is. But I just wanted to make sure that the face shone through really well. Now for the last part of this. Yeah, you ready? This painting needs just one more thing. Get nice and goopy. Goopy. Ooh. Does that feel good? Okay, you ready? Take your hand out. Get it out. And okay. There you go. Nice and goopy. Okay, make your hand out. And take it off. Okay, we're all done. We've finished our painting. Here's what it looks like. You like it? All right. Mwah. Happy Mother's Day. That's a good try. Yeah, Happy Mother's Day.